Aloha loves. So I wanted to take a moment to tell you to stop being a victim of your wounds. If you are in a space where you see that you're triggered, where your reality is literally reflecting back to you your wounds, stop being a victim to them. Allow yourself to be in a space whole within yourself to decide to be the healer within yourself and to be the healed. That was my journey. I've spent so much of my life being a victim to my wounds because I wasn't aware. And as soon as I gained that awareness of what was happening in my existence, what I could heal, what I could do within myself to dive deeper, to heal all of that, my life changed significantly. And something I say a lot, so many people ask me how I do hape every day and how I do kambo and all these things, all these medicines that are painful. And for me, and it's so beautiful, it ties in so perfectly to this, pain, we heal from pain or else it stays an open wound. And I choose in every moment, whether it's doing hape, whether it's being triggered in my reality, I choose to heal from that. I choose to look at what it's reflecting within my existence and be like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to decide to heal, to break those trauma bonds within me and to redirect my energy in such a beautiful, positive way. And the more that you do that, the more that you see that there is divinity in these wounds, the more that you see that there is growth that is dying to happen, not dying, that is asking so beautifully to happen within you, then your whole perspective changes and you make it a mission to be the healer within yourself, because there's no one outside of yourself who is going to heal you. They're going to continue to reflect back your wounds. They're going to continue to come into your existence to show you the inconsistencies, to show where you can dive deeper, to show where you can do the healing. And that's why I love what I do here on all of these platinums, because it's so beautiful to be in a space where I have done a lot of the healing and where I see people wanting to do it. There's so many people going through the shadow work right now, and I see you all so deeply. Like, it is beautiful, beautiful. So I invite you to dive deeper in that. Maybe sit down and write down what it is, what your wounds are. Maybe the wounds that you refuse to look at. Maybe the triggers that you refuse to look at because maybe you're like, oh, it's not me, it's someone else. It's always you. It's always you. And this is potent medicine for myself too, because there are situations in my life where I'm like, oh, it's this person, but no, it's me. It's part of me that needs to be healed, that needs to come into full alignment, that needs to come into embodiment, and need to break those bonds. So we're shedding light on all of this darkness that's been in our life for so long, and we're really transmuting that. We're allowing it no longer to be a dense, low vibration in our existence, but it has to come to the surface. So you do have to feel it. You do have to rework through it. You do have to allow yourself to go into this journey. And there's so many parts of my life that are like flowing through into my brain right now where I'm like, oh my God, I have so much work to do. But it's fun. I am excited for the work. And I feel like that's a beautiful place to get in this relationship with yourself, in this relationship with healing, is to be like, okay, I'm ready. It's time. I am no longer going to be a victim to my wounds. I'm going to be a victor. I'm going to be victorious. I am going to sit here and commit to doing the work, not because it's easy and not because it freaking feels good, but because it is essential to our well-being, essential to our happiness, essential to everything. And what you're doing is you're literally coding your waters and you're saying, okay, I'm strong enough to do this. I have everything that I need within myself to show up in this way. And you may spend like 4 days crying depending on how deep you're going, but that's fine. That's the medicine. That's the work. You show up for yourself. You show up for every single dark space within yourself to do that deep healing and to no longer have those wounds be projected out in your reality. And as you heal all of these wounds within yourself, you will see your existence starting to change exponentially around you. Everything changes. Your mindset changes. The people who are in your life changes. The way that you view the world completely changes. And you're worthy of that. You are so worthy of being in a space where you feel like you are in control of your reality, because you always have been. But when you're living in victim mode, you can't be, because you feel like everything is happening to you. But everything is happening for us. Everything is an opportunity for us to learn, for us to dive deeper, for us to open up, for us to really like crack open all of those layers and just see it and sit in it and sit in all of our divinity. Even if our divinity is really scared and dark and troubled, that's still our divinity in that moment. So this is my message for today. Don't be a victim to your wounds. Be a victor to your wounds. Allow yourself to really just start doing the inner work and see how your life changes so incredibly from making this perspective change and deciding that you are worthy of doing the work, because you are. You're so worthy. Have a beautiful day.